Imagine plunging into the deep blue ocean, effortlessly gliding through vibrant coral reefs, a kaleidoscope of life swirling around you. The sunlight filters through the water, casting dancing beams on the ocean floor. What if humans could breathe underwater? What if we could explore this hidden kingdom, not as visitors in cumbersome suits, but as citizens of the sea? This is the extraordinary possibility we're exploring today, diving deep into a world where humans are no longer bound by the constraints of land. Join me as we embark on a journey to uncover the wonders and challenges that await us in this underwater frontier. Let us imagine for a moment a future millions of years hence. Our descendants, no longer bound to the land, have returned to the embrace of the ocean. Evolution, that tireless sculptor of life, has worked its magic. Gone are the lungs, replaced by intricate gill structures, pulsating rhythmically as they extract oxygen from the water. Their skin, once susceptible to the harshness of the sea, is now sleek and protected, perhaps even mimicking the camouflage of the creatures around them. Their eyes, too, would have adapted, granting them crystal-clear vision in the depths where sunlight struggles to penetrate. Over eons, the human form, once so familiar, would transform into something altogether different, something streamlined and agile, perfectly adapted to the ocean's embrace. Picture, if you will, hands and feet evolving into powerful, fin-like appendages, propelling them through the water with effortless grace. But the most profound change wouldn't be physical, but societal. The very notion of civilization as we know it, built on land, would be utterly transformed. The need for shelter from the elements, the cultivation of crops, all these terrestrial concerns would fade into irrelevance. In their place would arise a new culture, intrinsically linked to the ebb and flow of the ocean. Imagine underwater cities, vast and silent, their structures swaying gently in the current, their inhabitants communicating through clicks and whistles, a symphony of sound unheard by land-bound ears. This evolutionary journey, while still confined to the realms of imagination, hints at the extraordinary adaptability of life itself. It reminds us that we too are products of a long and arduous evolutionary process, one that began in the primordial soup billions of years ago. Perhaps, just perhaps, the ability to breathe underwater lies dormant within our genetic code, a relic from a time when life first flickered into existence in the planet's primordial oceans. Only time, and the relentless march of evolution, will reveal the ultimate destiny of our species. Imagine gazing down from the surface, not at a reflection of the sky, but at the shimmering lights of an underwater metropolis. Our cities, no longer confined to land, would embrace new architectural marvels. Towers of shimmering kelp, bioluminescent algae illuminating the depths, would rise from the ocean floor. These cities, far from being sterile metal boxes, would exist in harmony with the marine environment. Buildings would be grown, not built, using the very coral and sponges that form the bedrock of our oceans. Imagine, too, the engineering feats required to construct and maintain these underwater metropolises. Pressure-resistant domes, intricate networks of tunnels and walkways, and perhaps even underwater farms, bathed in the glow of artificial light, cultivating a bounty of seaweed and algae. Transportation, too, would take on a whole new dimension. Sleek, dolphin-shaped vehicles, propelled by silent, efficient hydroelectricity, would navigate through underwater highways, connecting these submerged settlements. But the heart of these cities wouldn't be concrete and steel, it would be the people. Imagine a society where children learn to swim before they can walk, where the wonders of the coral reef are their playground. Life in urban Atlantis would be a delicate dance between harnessing technology and respecting the power of the ocean. It would demand a new kind of ecological awareness, a deep understanding of the delicate balance that sustains this underwater realm. Yet the rewards would be immeasurable. Imagine a world where the mysteries of the deep are no longer shrouded in darkness, where the vastness of the ocean becomes a canvas for human ingenuity and imagination. With the ability to breathe underwater, the last great unexplored frontier on Earth would open its doors to us. No longer would we be limited to brief glimpses from behind the glass of a submersible. The ocean depths, with all their mystery and wonder, would become our backyard. Imagine marine biologists, no longer tethered to oxygen tanks and cumbersome equipment, swimming alongside giant whales, unlocking the secrets of their complex songs. Archaeologists, freed from the constraints of surface-supplied air, could meticulously excavate sunken cities, piecing together the stories of civilizations lost to time. The ocean floor, a graveyard of shipwrecks throughout history, would become a treasure trove of knowledge. We could explore the Titanic, not through the grainy lens of a remotely operated vehicle, but with our own eyes, tracing the stories of its passengers etched into the very fabric of the ship. The search for new life forms would reach unprecedented heights. Imagine discovering bioluminescent creatures in the deepest trenches, their bodies pulsing with otherworldly light, or encountering colossal squid, their tentacles longer than a bus, their eyes the size of dinner plates. The potential for scientific discovery would be limitless. We could study the effects of pressure on the human body, unlock the secrets of marine bioluminescence, or even discover new sources of renewable energy from the power of the waves and tides. But exploration wouldn't be limited to science. Imagine underwater tourism flourishing, with people flocking to witness the beauty of coral gardens, the grace of manta rays, and the raw power of a school of tuna surging through the water. This new era of exploration would ignite our sense of wonder, reminding us that our planet is full of secrets waiting to be discovered, if only we dare to venture into the unknown. The ability to breathe underwater would grant us unprecedented access to the ocean's riches, but it would also come with a profound responsibility. As we venture into this new frontier, we must tread lightly, mindful of the potential impact on the delicate balance of marine ecosystems. Imagine the allure of underwater living leading to sprawling cities, their lights and sounds potentially disrupting the natural rhythms of marine life. Noise pollution, a growing concern in our oceans, could escalate, affecting the communication and migration patterns of whales, dolphins, and other marine creatures. The construction of underwater habitats would require careful planning to minimize the destruction of coral reefs and other vital ecosystems. Waste disposal would pose a significant challenge, demanding innovative solutions to prevent pollution from accumulating in this fragile environment. Overfishing, already a pressing issue, could escalate as we gain easier access to fish populations. Sustainable fishing practices would be crucial to ensure the long-term health of marine ecosystems. However, this newfound connection to the ocean could also foster a deeper sense of environmental stewardship. Imagine a generation that grows up swimming alongside fish, acutely aware of the impact of pollution and habitat destruction. Education would be paramount. Just as we teach children about the importance of preserving our forests and mountains, we would need to instill a deep respect for the ocean and its inhabitants. The ability to breathe underwater could be a double-edged sword. It could lead to the exploitation of our oceans or the dawn of a new era of ocean conservation. The choice, as with all things, rests in our hands. The ability to breathe underwater wouldn't just change our relationship with the ocean, it would revolutionize our very existence. Imagine a world where swimming is as natural as walking, where the pressure of the water soothes our aches and pains. Our lungs, no longer burdened with the constant task of breathing air, might evolve, perhaps shrinking in size or even disappearing altogether. Our bodies, accustomed to the weightlessness of an aquatic environment, could become leaner, our muscles stronger from the constant resistance of the water. Imagine a world where underwater yoga and meditation become commonplace, the gentle current promoting relaxation and mindfulness. Scuba diving would become as simple as taking a stroll in the park, opening up a world of underwater beauty to people of all ages and abilities. Our diets, too, would undergo a dramatic transformation. Seaweed, rich in nutrients and antioxidants, could become a staple food source. We might even cultivate underwater farms, harvesting algae and other marine plants, reducing our dependence on land-based agriculture. The health benefits of an underwater lifestyle could be profound. Studies have shown that spending time in water can lower blood pressure, reduce stress, and improve cardiovascular health. Imagine a world where children learn to swim before they can walk, where the ocean becomes an extension of their backyard, a place of endless wonder and adventure. But this transformation wouldn't be without its challenges. We would need to develop new ways to protect ourselves from the sun's harmful UV rays underwater, and find ways to prevent our bodies from becoming too accustomed to the pressure of the deep. Yet the possibilities are tantalizing. Imagine a future where we move through the water with the grace of dolphins, our bodies and minds in perfect harmony with the ocean's rhythm. As we resurface from this thought experiment, we realize how breathing underwater could transform humanity in unimaginable ways. From the depths of our oceans to the very essence of our being, the ability to breathe underwater would redefine our relationship with this planet and ourselves. It's a future brimming with challenges, yes, but also with unimaginable possibilities. A future where we could unlock the secrets of the deep, build thriving underwater cities, and perhaps even discover new life forms that defy our wildest imaginations. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join us as we continue to explore more mind-bending what-ifs and push the boundaries of our imagination.